Hey folks, got another UO Outlands video, and I want to talk about the storage shelf and why it should be everyone's first major purchase. It is by far the best quality of life in Outlands and maybe UO altogether. It holds all your equipment, crafted weapons, all your supplies, reagents, potions, trap pouches, bandages, arrows. It holds your food, arcane staves, shields, boating stuff, spell scrolls if you're a scribe, and aspect crystals if you use them. The main reason you want this is because it's instant restocking. You can make loadouts for whatever builds you use or whatever echoes you have to instantly resupply in between dungeon runs, PvPing, whatever you want. It also holds essentially an infinite amount of everything you need, so there's no more dealing with like restock agents or just having loose stuff in your containers like traditional UO. Let me demonstrate actually. First off, when you do get it, you're going to want to put it in your in room. It can be accessed by all your characters on the same account, or you can add your other characters. Make sure it's secure so you don't lose it. Always use the survey tool so you don't accidentally lose stuff. Remember, everything in your house or in room needs to be secured or locked down, or it can disappear. So let's just go die real quick. Let's go to a really nasty place. How about the Shadowspire Orc Fort? Okay, let's just say you're farming and you die really quickly, or get killed by reds or whatever, and you need to restock. Just showing you how quick this can be. We're going to go to Shelter because this Ankh heals you to full. And let's go to our in room. Into your room. Use our shelf, use our pre-made loadout, and just like that, we are fully stocked with our armor, weapon, bandages, food, ropes, everything we need to just immediately go back to a dungeon and try to recover. So I want to show you building a loadout from scratch and some tips and tricks you can use. So another thing, like this restock button right here for one, it can suck everything up straight back into the shelf instantly. And like I said, you can instantly restock it. By default, you will not be getting it in a bag like this. That's not necessary. So let's make a loadout. Say you're a Dexter, you need some bandages, you need some ropes, you need some trap pouches, you need all the potions. So let's get a few of each of these. Say, I don't know, 10 trap pouches, just in case someone's trying to paragank you. A few ropes, however many bandages you need. Let's go to food. So you need 2 food, 1 to eat and 1 just in case. And that might be enough for default supplies. Let's say you like using your normal GM suit of crafted plate mail, and you like an agapite double axe. That is now our loadout. So let me just take all this off and show you again. Restock and targeting myself, it'll suck everything up. Resupply will automatically fill those slots and give me all this stuff. Now if you want it in a container, so that you can, if you die, you want to go loot your stuff quickly, you're going to want to add another container. I use a different one than the trap pouches. I like a bag. You can use a backpack, whatever. But we're going to go over here, page 3, 4, here we go, 4. We want stacked items and single items to go in that particular type of bag. I want to use a different one because I don't want to have to figure out which trap pouch it all went to. So that'll make sure that everything goes into a bag instead of just in your main pouch or pack all over the place, so it's easier to loot. Another thing you want to do is use any food type. That'll make sure that if you don't have a specific one that you clicked, it'll use any of them. Downgrade resources, say we ran out of Agapite double axes, it'll try to use the next quality down if you have them, which is pretty nice. Resupply rune books is pretty cool. You want to stock yourself with recall scrolls, and it will always resupply your rune books and rune tomes with recalls, so you don't have to worry about manually doing that yourself. Keep aspected weapons. Say you have your stuff aspected, you run multiple weapons, whatever, and you don't want the shelf to take it whenever you're restocking like that. That's what that button's for. Pretty nice little feature. Same with poison weapons if you're Noxer. And lastly, the activity log. If you're sharing this with people and you just want to keep up with who's adding or taking what, it's a nice little feature there. But just wanted to go over this quick feature. It goes for about 400k. It takes 2 board commodities and 10 master crafting diagrams. So I recommend just selling everything you loot early, getting your 400k, and this being a top priority purchase if you don't already have one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.